I definitely have a good feeling about today's show. We have some good tips for eating on a budget.
That sounds pretty chill. Oh, almost forgot to mention that surprisingly our field reporter, Sarah, wanted to share a secret with us. So we sent one of our cameramans to our home. We're gonna reveal our secret later on in the show.
All and that more coming up on The Exchange. Hello everyone, I am Rakima Gaines.
And I'm Brent Lyons. Thanks for tuning into The Exchange. Ben told me that this week's Grind My Ears is badass.
Welcome to another episode of What Really Grinds My Ears. Today, I have a familiar face that grinds his ears.
What really grinds my ears, honestly, is rap music. Sounds like boo-boo, sounds like doo-doo. This is all black people in sex, big butts, girls, money, sex, big butts, girls, money, thicker butts, bigger butts. I like big bucks and I cannot lie. Even Michael Jackson. But the force don't stop. What do you think he's talking about? But brothers can't deny that when a girl walks in with the itty bitty waist and she raps it in your face, you get what? That guilty pleasure of yours. Hey, I just met you and this is crazy. Here's my number. Call me maybe. I'm single. Nobody's called me up. You want your kids to listen to some good music? The kids, they listen to the rap, which gives them the brain damage. With their hipping and their bopping and their pimping and their bopping, so they don't know what the jazz is all about. You see?
That happened because we let it happen.
But that's what really grinds my ears.
And that concludes another episode of What Really Grinds My Ears.
Brent, that's probably the funniest grind my ears yet.
I agree. We have a special guest with us for the Creative Corner right after our commercial break, so stay tuned.
I wonder what these are.
I don't care. Do you know who I am?
Oh my God.
Hey, welcome back. Today with us is a very talented senior film student, Sam Murray, also known as Chad Ali, here to talk with Brent.
How you doing today, Chad Ali?
Doing great, man. Doing great.
So can you tell me a little bit about your name? Where's the origin of your name from?
My name comes from the country in Africa called Chad, so I draw a lot of inspiration from that. And Ali for greatest ever, just like Muhammad Ali. So I feel like putting the two together makes me a fighter and working hard for myself. So kind of gives me purpose in the name.
So you're a film student and you're an aspiring musician.
Yeah.
So can you give me a little bit about both?
Well, I would say my inspiration in music also draws me closer to film because I see some of the ones before me that have their music careers and then step into the film world, and also seeing that I could help with the money I could make potentially from my music to help the filmmaker. So I wanted to come to school, learn, and actually have a degree to back me with it and take off in my career.
So kind of like how Ice Cube directed Friday, but he first started with NWA, which I noticed on your hat there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
man. It's just like seeing that we all have the same dreams, and then entertainment business is an industry. So I'm trying to build a network of resources here in North Carolina. I mean, I'm told that we don't really have an identity when it comes to the creative world. So I'm trying to help bring that with Black Universe and my team of people that's helping me that I'm fortunate to have. So.
Okay, so when you start directing / producing your own films, are you gonna put your own music into your films, or how are you gonna work that?
That's the game plan, man. That's the game plan, you know, scoring it. My beats producers, let them score some of the films, and like really just put on as many people as I can, like people that I feel is talented and work hard for themselves. I want to be able to help them out just like I'm getting help myself, so that's the idea.
So what have you done lately in film?
I was able to work at the NASCAR Hall of Fame recently, and our show will be airing at Saturday, 8:30 a.m. and it will be highlighting Matt Murphy from Carolina Kids News coverage, and it'll be a pretty good thing just to see a 14-year-old race driver. I feel like that's very interesting.
14-year-olds.
Yeah, and then I did a campaign video for Ella Scarborough, who was the county commissioner at large, and just helping her out was a great experience because it shows that well-rounded, and I'm able to do more than just music. I'm able to actually help people get their stuff done for their businesses. So in return, they help me.
Okay. The word around school is that you're actually going to perform this Saturday. Is that
Yeah,
true?
man, yeah. At the Hip Hop University event, I'm performing my hit single, man. So you gotta come out, bring school supplies. I actually donated $50 worth of school supplies for that. So, I mean, come out, hear me do my thing, what I do best, man. Jump around acting a fool on stage.
All right, so real quick, can you tell your fans where we can find your music at?
www.blackuniverse.com, just like on the shirt.
All right, thank you for your time, Mr. Murray.
All right, thank you, man. Glad to be here.
We're gonna go to a commercial and we'll be right back.
Tired of high race at the gym, doing extreme workouts, doing push-ups, pull-ups, and all the above. Well, if you want instant muscle and you just want to get bigger, we got something for you. You now can get your swole on. Not only the spokesperson, I am also a proud customer. Take example here. In a matter of seconds after finishing the drink, you now can get your swole on. Get your swole on.
Hey everyone, thanks for tuning back in. As you know, Brent and I host a show and we get all the spotlight. So we both decided that we wanted to share that spotlight with Sarah, our field reporter, and get to know her better.
Hi, my name is Sarah Ursitti, and I would like to introduce you to my new world. I have been living outside in nature for about 2 years now. I'm just like everyone else though. You know, my friends and family don't really understand why I'm doing this, but you know, I'm just like I said, I'm just like everyone else. I go to school, I have a job. So when I go to the grocery store, you know, like I obviously don't shop for a lot of things. I'll just bring home, you know, a couple drinks and stuff just to get me through the night. And if you wonder how I keep it cool, I just bury it. And, you know, like it just traps in it's like a blanket. So, it works, it all works. So there is one kind of downfall since my house is outside and all around in a different place every night, is that it's really hard to have people over. When I ask people to come over, they don't want to be rude, but it's hard for them to, because where am I going to have them sit? Like on one of my rocks or like on the ground? Not too many people are open to that. And I just can't afford to pay rent. But I don't know, I guess you can call me your modern day bum. That's what they call me.
Oh my gosh, Brent, that is absolutely hilarious.
I couldn't stop laughing, especially when she was sleeping on rocks. Oh my God, classic.
You know, Brent, all this laughing has worked up my appetite. Do you have anything to eat?
I had some kebabs earlier made by the chef in the deli. Those are delicious. But unfortunately, no, I don't have anything right now. But I know someone that can make this killer dish. Oh my God, it was amazing. You should have been there.
And you didn't invite me?
I couldn't do it. It was too delicious. I just had to leave you back where you were. But take a look though.
We're here at the Art Institute of Charlotte, and we got up with some students to talk about how they eat on a budget. Here's one student, and he's going to tell us how he eats on his budget.
My name is Robert Shutter, but everybody calls me Shaggy. All I can say is watch what you spend your money on. Like, you can't have pizza all night because that just gets too expensive. And I spend no more than 20 bucks because that's what my dad gives me for food. Make a list and always eat before you go out, because if you shop on a hungry stomach, you're gonna buy a lot of junk food that you don't really need. I don't buy name brands, because name brands, they are a little bit more expensive than store brand. My thing is I go to a Food Line because it's closer and they used to offer a shopping trip. More or less, there are some things I can do better on, but I'm just trying to survive right now, that's all.
Hopefully these tips will help others struggling with their eating budgets. This concludes another weekly segment of Eating on a Budget. Back to you, Akima and Brent.
Those are some pretty good tips to follow.
Yes, they are. Buying non-name brand groceries can help me save a lot of money in the long run.
So instead of buying Fruit Loops, buy the Fruit Swirls. It looks like our show has come to a close this week. As always, remember to follow us and like us on YouTube. And also check out the video on my page, on my Instagram, KAGE_SHANGE. I did the Ice Bucket Challenge, and I challenged our president, President Haynes, to do the challenge.
But before we go, here's Annabelle the Living Doll with Professor Haywire. I am Rakima Gaines.
And I'm Brent Lyons. Thanks for watching The Exchange. See you next week.